You guys, Suno has become one of my favorite tools in my music arsenal so far. We are live. Let me let the Discord know. Gotta let the Discord know that we're live. So today we're gonna be making beats with the AI samples that we created. So if you are, let me turn this down. Hold on, y'all. Got 7 screens going here. So if you are an AI enthusiast and not necessarily a music creative, no worries. But you will see the entire process of how people like us, we're gonna take the music we create on Suno and completely change it and alter it to sound different. So you guys will basically learn alchemy right here. Welcome to the School of Hogwarts. But yeah, this will be a full process. I hope to make at least 3 tracks today. I pray we could record some vocals, but you never know how long it could take. But I just want to let everybody know that we are live. I'm just letting the Discord know real quick. If you want to hop in our Discord, we have 125,000 people in our Discord. It's completely free to join. It's discord.gg/busyworksbeats. And here's what it looks like. So once you join in, click at the top where it says Busyworks Beats, go to where it says show all channels, and you guys will be able to see everything. So as you saw, some critics poo-pooed all the AI stuff, but they're just haters. I'll say we're live for beat making stream. So don't worry about these haters. They just hating. All right, y'all, so hop in our Discord. We have 120... we have 125,645 people in our Discord. We're the fastest growing Discord in this specific music production space. I want to thank you guys for supporting and hopping in. We're just getting started. Let me switch the, all right, we got the chat up. We got Finesse Frank in the building. We got Corey's here. Why are you making beats with AI? Because it's fun. Want me to be bored all day long? What do you want me to do? Wow, you want me to make guitar loops all day and take 7 hours to make them and be bored by the time I'm done? Darkstorm Beats, what up? So yeah, we have a whole new system. I'm excited. Suno got me excited to make music again. That's what I've been looking for, is excitement. And Suno is bringing the excitement. So listen to some loops or some samples we created. What up, Daya is in here. We got Buka in here. Let's open up Logic Pro. We're gonna use Logic Pro and then we'll use FL. Actually, I'll let you guys vote. Should we do FL or Logic Pro? You guys get to choose. And I'll give you guys the project files too. I'll let you guys vote. Dark Storm is here. What up? Ben's Beats is in here. What up? High Key says, I use AI. Corey's in the building. Mapler says, what's up? Just noticed about Suno version 5. How much does it cost right now? It's like, hold on, let me turn this down. It's $10 a month, but it is extremely well worth the value. Like, you get way above and beyond the value. Even if you mess up on like 100 songs, you're still getting the value. I created so many little clips and songs, and I'm like barely into my subscription credits, and if I ran out, I would buy more. That's how like good this is. Rodrigo says, hey, are you planning to create some more Suno stuff or just use the ones already created? I plan to make more depending on what we're doing. But yeah, I also gave my free Suno tracks to the Discord so that you guys, like, I gave you guys my best ones that I would actually use on my album, so you guys can have access to those on our Discord. And I gave you guys the prompts too for the best results that we've gotten so far. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I gotta actually fix the post because I forgot to include. I'm glad we did this live stream. I would have forgot. Hold up, y'all. I gotta fix a post here. Where did I even put it? Did I not? Wait. I know I'm not tripping. I think I put it in the downloads. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where the heck I put this stuff. Oh, it's in the AI loops. That's where I put it. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta fix something. Okay, so I forgot to add the prompt for you guys. We've unlocked actual soul samples via Suno. So if you missed the live stream earlier, we accidentally, not accidentally, but I guess it was accidental. We discovered how to make 1970 soul samples that sound authentic. Not Southern soul, but like actual soul sample. So I'm gonna give you guys that I'm gonna give you guys that prompt. You just have to say black soul 1970s. You have to use the word black or else it will give you Southern soul. So that's a little nuance, but it makes a huge difference. All right, I think we got the party started. Let's get this thing rocking. So a lot of people who are in the AI, they don't know music production like that. So this live stream is to show them the process of how we producers take this music and we like make it our own. All right, so, you know, hopefully they'll be enlightened. Maybe producers will learn something today. Who knows? So I'll let you guys vote. So you said to use FL Studio. Okay, let me load up FL real quick. All right, dang, nobody likes Logic Pro. All right, so cleaner sound would be Logic Pro, but you guys want FL, so we'll give you guys FL Studio. Hold up. All right, let me X out of Logic real fast. Boom, boom. All right, we are officially getting started. All right, first thing to do is save the project. All right, don't make a project that not save. You'll be so hurt when it crashes on you and you don't have anything to show for it. So let's call this Suno V5 beat number 1. I have no idea what direction we're going with this, so I'll just say soul because I have no idea. How do you think AI will affect the music industry? I mean, it's at its peak right now, and I don't see it. I don't think there's negatives. I think people are just trying to scare people, and I really hate that. I really hate that they're using this to make you like fearful. Because literally, if the AI got better than, you know, the greatest instrumentalist in the world, it wouldn't mean anything. Like, we have to make it mean something. Culture is what makes stuff mean stuff. Just because somebody could be better than you does not mean anything. There's a guy who's better than guitar than me right now. Is he important? Maybe not. You know, it depends on their influence. All right, so let's call this Suno. So I just think I really hate when people use like, oh my God, the AI music is coming. We must join together and form forces and sue everything. Like they're really just fear mongering on your fear. I really hate that. Like with a passion, I really hate that. And they're going to get every little bit of ounce of manipulation energy back to them because they're trying to manipulate people in a negative way. And it's really sad. But anyway, we going to pull up the vibes. You said, is AI going to be better than it is better? I mean, but it's still fun to make music, man. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah. Like the bands from the 70s are better than us. Does that mean we're going to stop making music? No. Like the freak. It's all about getting an audience who vibes with you. Okay, so let's load up some samples. I got to do one thing. I should have prepped all this. I'm going to move some of my downloads over to my hard drive real fast so that we don't have to keep going back and forth. Just give me a second, y'all. It takes about 10-ish seconds or so. Let's go to samples. We're going to go to AI samples folder and Suno, and we're going to put V5. I like to sort it via the version because you get different styles based on the version. And then let's go to the folder. A lot of these are, let me make sure they're all Suno stuff. Some of these are random files from when we were downloading stuff. All right, CSV file, we don't need that. Boom. Okay, so it's all Suno stuff. And here we're gonna copy and paste it to the hard drive. Boom, just like that. So the cool part about the Suno stuff, super high quality. Let me play some samples just so you guys understand, like, this is for real, the craziest thing I've ever heard. Let me play some stuff that really wowed me. So this one. We're gonna bring back Justice League beats. Justice League. I don't distribute my albums anywhere. When I am recording, stacking up, I'm hoarding while I'm getting bored in. Money to the roof. All my niggas dogs stacking up the chips like I'm in New York. Now, if he would have went New York like Michael Jackson, I would have cried, but he didn't do it. Don't stop. I forgot there's one more. Don't stop, pop that, don't stop, pop that, pop that, pop that, don't stop. I mean, we're gonna generate some more, so I'm just using this as like a starting point. All right, now we got all the puzzle pieces. I just want to make sure everybody's here before I like go all the way in, because once I go in, we're just gonna be locked in. So you guys voted for FL Studio, so we're gonna use FL. You guys will get all the project files for free. All I gotta ask you to do is just smash the like button as a thank you, and that's really it. All right, so we got to remember that not everybody's into music production like we are, so we gotta show them what we're really about. Let me fix my mic too. My mic has this weird buzz. I guess I don't know if I can fix that. Check, check. All right, so it should be lessened. Okay. Firstly, we got to grab the sample. And what we need to do is time stretch it to match our project BPM. BPM is beats per minute. Beats. I remember there was this girl on our content team for a second. She would say Busy Works beats. Like she just said it very specifically. So where is album? We need to find the AI music Suno and then V5. Here we go. So the cool thing about samples, what up everybody, AK Dubs in here, Chief is in here, a lot of people in here. So the cool thing about AI samples or samples in general, you don't need the entire song to flip it. You just need a catchy part. Don't stop. Have a break, I feel like my volume is low. Oh, I think I know why. Hold up. Why does this? Oh. My volume was half the whole time. Sorry, y'all. Programs just be doing whatever they feel like doing, huh? I feel like my son did something on my console too. Hold on, let me turn my volume up. Maybe not. I'm sitting there blaming him. It just sounds quiet for some reason. I don't know. There's something turned down, and I'm gonna figure out what it is eventually. Okay. Jumping like I'm Jordan, when I am recording, stacking up, I'm hoarding. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass to the sound. I want to flip one of these. You said too loud. You said now it's too loud. What do you guys think in the chat? Before we do all this, this should be normal volume. So if you said it's too loud, do you mean the sample's too loud? I'm trying to think what else could be turned on. I feel like it's okay. All right, see, some people are trying to troll us. The sample's too loud. I ain't too loud. Y'all be just cap-a-lapping. Oh, the sample is too loud. Okay, I see. Okay, you're right. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass to the sound. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass. Bring it down a little short. Bring it down a little short. Bring it down a little short. Bring it down. I think it was just such a dramatic volume change because I had it initially at 50%. So if I just cranked up the volume to 50 more percent, you're like, what the heck? That was my issue. And it's probably gonna F up the live, but hopefully not. All right, first let's get a vibe. So I'm gonna treat these as if they're real song samples. An affiliate link, I don't have any. Oh, by the way, I'm not sponsored by Suno. I don't have no affiliation to Timbaland. You guys, I was even critical of Timbaland's involvement with Suno. So it had nothing to do with Suno. It had to do with Timbaland. So yeah, I've been critical of Timbaland. I've talked positively about AI for years now. I'm not paid by anybody. They don't email me. I've gotten 0 emails from Suno. So this is all just straight off of like how I truly feel. This is not incentivized by any means. We need to find a vibe. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass to the sound. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass. I feel like we can flip this. Bring it down a little short. Bring it down a little short. Let's make a Meg the Stallion flip, y'all. Let's do it. Dantana in the building. What up? Let's click find samples and see what it gives us. All right, let's use our Kronos. Got some in this house. Got some in this house. There's some. There's some in this house. There's some. You guys know what's funny? There's a neighbor around me, and the Wi-Fi is called "There's some." You know what's in this house? think that's hilarious.
Who's got the feeling? Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, the feeling, got the bass to the sound. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass. Bring it down. Who's got the
I was like wondering why I was making all these weird chops. How do you clear chops on here? All right, let's do that again.
bass? Bring it down. Bass, bring it.
All right, so weirdly, it doesn't do it on the downbeat. Scoot that over.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower.
So what would Meg Thee Stallion do? Let's think. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down. So about 120. She'd probably do that.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down.
Let's see if we can loop this.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower.
Okay, so I need to be like, bring it, something, bring it. And then it needs to go bass. All right. So let's find the bass chop.
Bass.
Let's go.
Bass.
There we go. All right, let's loop that.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bass. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bass.
We are either about to have a hit or it's about to not hit. There's no other options. Let's quantize these. Now, I got to undo all this MPC quantize stuff. So for the average viewer watching, and trust me, you don't have to do all this stuff I'm doing. I'm using a third-party plugin right now. And that's why it looks convoluted, because it is convoluted. Let's hit Control L. Also, why did FL Studio get rid of Control Q? Like, I'm not going to use this time to critique FL Studio, but some weird decisions being made over there, huh? All right, so now we need to filter it. And let me see if we All right. Okay, let's hit Control L. I'm gonna move faster and talk faster. So just like act as if you're listening to 2x speed. This is either a hit or a flop. There's no in between. We're gonna use a bandpass filter here to chop out the lows and the highs at the same exact time so that we don't clash the bass mainly. And we don't want the vocals to get too aggressive because then it will fight with our main vocal take. So that's what we're doing this for. So I just need to hear the tone. So it's called a bandpass filter. So I think that would be good. So what we're gonna do is automate this, bring it in over time. So we're gonna turn it off in the beginning and then turn it on right about after the intro. Are you guys having an easier time in FL Studio 2025, a harder time? For me, I'm finding myself like I just don't want to complain. You said this filter on with filter. Shout out to Sean. Is it Sean C or Sean Key? Shout out to him. Oh, bandpass filter. Now we need some modern drums. Let's add a 808. So I need a snare that's not like a trap snare. There's a very specific snare from Johnny Giuliano's new kit called, what is it? Drop It Off. I think it's called Drop It Off. And under snares, yeah, here it is. It's like one of these like funk snares. This one right here. You can make a beat in FL, shout out to you. So we're gonna either use that snare or we're gonna use the Roland TR-808 drum kit. Roland TR-808 clap. That's what I meant to say. All right, now we got that. And we're probably gonna need some hi-hats. So I'll just use my go-to hi-hat right here. And you guys will get these drum sounds in our pack called Blueprint. So if you go to busyworksbeats.com/blueprint, you guys can find a lot of these sounds. All right, so that's where it's at. So we have official Roland 808 drum kit sounds in here, like cowbell. I think we did cowbell. Did we not sample the cowbell? I guess we didn't sample the cowbell. I stand corrected. But these are actually from the actual drum machine up in Canada. And what else can we add? So we have, we need an 808. So I'm going to grab an 808. I have hard 808s. Like, this 808 is stupid hard. Okay, because I mixed it. Yeah, Johnny Giuliano's back making kits. Gotta love it. Man, I used to freestyle to his beats on SoundClick. Playing Xbox Live, Halo 3. I might make a skit where I'm playing Xbox and I just like pull up Johnny Giuliano beats and with the tag and everything and start freestyling over the headset. But I don't know. I don't know if I feel like doing all that. Anyway, let's go all the way back. Let's delay this hi-hat a little bit. Let it fit in that groove. So I think right there, the filter needs to come in. We don't need the loop to keep looping forever and ever and ever. Let's bring in the hi-hats at the actual downbeat. So we got to ask this, question, what would Meg Thee Stallion do? I know it's a crazy question, but let's record this. So I'm going to play higher pitched 808s. And then we're going to play a root note and then play another note 5 notes down. That's called the perfect fifth. These are the hi-hats on the bass. Yeah, I agree. Here we go. All right, so you got to have that like stuttery 808. So just basically we're playing fifths here. I know there's a lot to explain, but basically play a root note, then play another note 5 notes down. That's pretty much it. My man Chief is trying to, what's it called? Backseat drive. It's all love though. I appreciate you. Let's add this clap in here. Or snare. All right, let's record this in. 2, 3, 4. So you got to add like little stutters, little playful, like what would a girl do? What would a good do? I don't know why I can't talk today. What would a girl do? All right, let's turn these hi-hats down a little bit. They're a little too loud. All right, we need to compress the sample a little bit. Now we really need to get rid of the lows because it's pulling it up with this compressor. He said, I just found out about you and see the work ethic 2 times live. I'm excited. Usually I'm like, we got a live stream again today, but I'm like pumped. This is exciting for me. So I appreciate anybody who's even here because you guys could be having fun just like me, but you chose to be here to watch the vibes. So I'm really just trying to share excitement. Turn down the vocal. I don't know if I like the 808 pattern. I think what's happening is I'm hearing the sample, boom, 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 and it's clashing with my sample. So let me turn off the bass from the sample. That's why I'm using Serato, because we could do stem separation inside the sample itself. Also, too, I might use a different 808. I think we just need a longer 808. What up? We need... So this is from the blueprint. I have like 120 808s in here. This might be too heavy. But I think it fits the vibe a little bit better because it's more Miami. Let's at least try a different 808 and see if it vibes.
Bring it down a little slower. 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 Bring it down a little slower.
I feel like this has a little bit more of a like fitting for this beat, but no 808 is right or wrong. But you guys will get the project files for free, so you could do whatever.
Bring it down a little slower. 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 Bring it.
So I was a little sloppy on one note. Let's fix that.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower.
I don't know if I like the hi-hats.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower.
I don't know. We lost something. Something is lost. Let's go back.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower.
Bring back the bass.
Bring it down a little slower.
I think we need the bass in the sample. That's what's missing.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower.
All right, now let's just swap out the 808, see which one sounds better. So
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it.
let's just, okay, I have an idea. We're going to do an A section and a B section. The B section will be more of a sustained 808. The first section will be more of a truncated 808. Like that's going to be the solution for here. I'm not trying to overly think this. We're really just trying to get in the vibe.
Bring it down a little slower.
Done with the beat in 10 minutes.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little.
I feel like we need like a wow type of sound. We need like a wow. So, I'm going to use a plugin called Sawer to add in some like resonance here. I'm going to move a little bit quicker here again because this is like way beyond the scope. Let's go to leads. Pick that first lead, click on here, and turn off delay. Now we get this sound. And we're going to use this to blend. Add some grit to the sound.
Bring it down a little slower. 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 Bring it down a little.
I feel like there's too much going on.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it.
Let's fix this filter a little bit.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower.
I feel like the sample has to do something different. It can't just be like bring it all the way through the song. Let's feel the vibes first because something needs to change.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bass. Bring it down a little slower.
So the beat is just so simple. It's hard to like not complicate the beat.
Bass.
I feel like the beat, I think I know what it is. It's too fast. Gotta slow it down to like 118. I don't know what, yo, my headphones are so low for some reason. There has to be, I feel like my son did something when I wasn't paying attention. Hold up, y'all. I might just record. Maybe it's just missing vocals. I don't want to overly produce. Let me try a different 808 pattern. Boom, boom. So I'm going to follow the actual bass in the sample. I think I was just trying to do two different patterns. That's what's thrown off my brain is two different rhythms. So I'm going to Serato. This is Serato's sample. Definitely a weird bounce. I'm not used to that type of bounce. But that's definitely a Miami bass bounce. It's a really slow tresillo. That's why I'm not used to that bounce. Tresillo is usually ta, 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 ta. This one's ta, ta, ta. It's just so slow. All right, I feel like the snare is a little lost. Let's bring that up. See if we can. Let's record a little clap in here. Supportive little clap. All right. It's almost like my brain wants me to overly produce, but it's like the song is saying stop producing. But like my brain's like, no, must add 7 layers of. So it's one of those things where it's like fighting the urge to produce more is very difficult. So I feel like though on the second half, we definitely need to, is it up? Maybe we'll produce slow and change it at the end. But what was I gonna say here? Dang, I forgot what I was thinking. Give me a second, my brain. Oh, on the second half, I feel like the sample's just getting a little too repetitive, so I'm gonna have to find a different like area of the sample. Is it clipping? Let me figure this out, y'all. Okay, my headphones are going into my monitor controller. Monitor controller is going into the interface. The interface volume looks normal. Check, 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 check. I don't hear any difference. Maybe the output I'm using must be different. We went to loop back. Check this thing. Check. I'm not even hearing a difference in volume. I guess I would have to change. We're being nerdy right now. Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to figure something out. Check, check. I still hear myself. Check, check, check. I don't know at what stage of maybe OBS did some. It's like I'm clipping on the thing, but like I'm hearing myself and I'm not clipping. So something's off. Regardless, we're being distracted. Okay. All right, so now we need a different sample part on the second half.
To the fast, who's to the fast, got the feeling. To the fast, feeling, got the feeling, got the fast, got the feeling, got the feeling, got the feeling,
All right, so let's play.
got the feeling, got the feeling, got the feeling, got the bass, got the bass, got the bass, got the bass, got the bass feeling, got the bass, got the feel, to the, got the bass, to the fast, to the bass, got the bass, got the bass, got the bass, got the bass.
I like that part, but I got to figure out something in the beginning. It's just weird how I'm gonna have to play this though. All right, right, so I feel like that's gonna work. It's a little sloppy, but
Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the bass, got the who's got the feeling? Got the bass, bass, bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the bass. Who?
I feel like it needs to be like bass, space.
Who? Feeling? Bass to the bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the bass, bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the feeling, got the bass, bass. Who? Bass, who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the feeling, bass, bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the feeling, bass.
All right, so we're just gonna settle with that. It could probably be better, but we don't want to like go crazy with it. And then on the second half, we'll have it be regular.
Bass, who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the bass, bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the feeling, bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the bass, bass.
Debating if I should say high octave or low octave for the 808.
Got the feeling, bass. Bring it down a little slower.
I feel like our percussion's not strong enough. It's just like a gap.
Bring it down a little slower.
We need more percussion in here.
Bring it down a little slower. Bass, 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 bass. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it.
All right, let's up the BPM just to see if it fits. It might be too fast though.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it
I feel like it's just a hair too fast, but let's delay the snare. That could be why.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it.
Let's delay the 808. I don't know, something's like sonically missing, but I think it's just high frequencies. What a perfect world would do is like have the bass play.
Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the bass, bass. Who's got the
I guess we
feeling? Got the bass, got the feeling, bass. Who's got
Okay, so luckily, because the way we chop, there is no bass in the sample.
Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, bass. Who's got the feeling?
You don't realize like how many high frequencies are in the sample until you filter it. Then you're like, wow, the whole sample is pretty much high frequencies.
Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the feeling. Bass.
So here's another little thing. We have to delay the 808 to fit in the groove of the track.
Who's got the feeling? Got the bass.
So it gives it that like
got the
Miami
bass,
bounce.
bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the feeling. Bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got.
And also too, we can delay the sample.
Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the feeling. Bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the feeling. Bass. Bring it down a little slower.
I think the hi-hats need to be instead of I think they're just too slow.
Who's got the feeling? Got the bass. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down.
So here's where that filter needs to come back in because it's too much bass.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it.
All right, let's see what we got so far.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bass. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bass. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bass. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bass. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower.
I feel like we need some kind of vocal to really like liven it up. It's so hot in this room too.
Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the feeling. Bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the feeling. Bass. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it
So now I think it's just a mismatch of some of the samples from back then versus what we're using in our song. So I think we have a decent template. I can't say it's a hit song though. So what I'm going to try to do is turn on my mic and see how an artist would approach this, because my brain can't really see the vision of the entire record just yet. You said a kielbasa? My man wants some kielbasa. He want a sausage on the beat. Pause. You want a sausage on the beat, dog? You want to kielbasa on the beat? So let me stop playing. Let me see if I can even find one. I don't even think people know what a kielbasa is. So we got some Lindrum samples in here. FL be like, you found a sound? Well, now you didn't, because we just moved it 10 sounds down. Could work. It's a little sharper. There's a lot more cymbals in this. We know the beat. Oh, it's a little fast for my ear to like hear a song on it. I think 115, 118 is more songability. I can't see somebody like rapping that fast at 120. Let me try. Here's what I'll do though. Let me get on my other studio speakers, turn on my mic, and see what we could come up with. All right, so I gotta wait for my mic to warm up. I don't hear any like keywords. We also add let's mix this a little bit.
Who's got the feeling? Got the bass taste. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass feeling. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass taste. Who's got the feeling?
Feel like we're missing a lot of frequencies. $250,000 got 100 on them. Think about it. I wish I could rap that fast. Hold up. Couple $1 million, 100 million on me, nigga. I be on the bounce, trying to get the bud. West side can't hurt. Yeah. Couple $1 million, 100 million on me, yeah. All I do is stunt, yeah.
Bring it down a little slower, bass. Bring it down a little slower, bring it down a little slower, bring it down a little slower, bass.
Said that D, cause she from the D. Shawty said she rap, but she on the D. Ice that chin on to me. Head down, singing on the knees. Cause the face down, hands up, get the cheese. All I know is that this paper nigga, where's you at? Slide down the dust and slide to the mat. 18 months with a thumb to the rack. When I'm coming through the test and we riding in a rack. Jumpin', bitch down, I'm stunned. Big dog, cause I'm stunned. Real low, I'm another done. Got a hell with a 10 with a throw in the front. Got iced out, chain in the lane. Bitch straight to the up, there's the game. Nasty game with a this ain't the same.
Who's got the feeling? Got the bass.
Now this part, I don't hear a vocal.
Who's got the feeling?
Saying, lock downtown now, cause you saying. Couple $1 million, 100 million on me, win a couple, triple, couple.
All right, so I gotta like, the vocal's too powerful right here.
Wait for the then I wait for the cheese. Iced out 10 like a damn burgundy. Steak on a tap with a and the D's on the D's on the D with a push on the knees. Yeah, that's on the downs and a kiss on the D.
All right, so the flow I'm hearing is
with a and a to the D. Keep it click on me.
I think we just need to let the sample do this part.
Browns on the D's with a bitch on the knees. Had the change for the T's and I'm feeling like gee. Like,
All right, so that's what I hear though.
What that love do stun, down, what a couple do stun, bang, what a couple do stun. I'm like, bang, 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 bang.
So to me, that's one of those beats where I didn't initially hear the actual like vibe on it until you get on it. Then you're like, oh, that's the pocket. It's one of those. We see those a lot in our song feedback. People will send in beats, and I just don't see the vision, and then I start freestyling to it, and it all makes sense. It's one of those.
$1 million, 100 million, I'm a yeah. All I do.
So I was just freestyling. There's no point in the freestyle except to find the flow, the cadence, gospel type beats. What up?
$1 million, 100 million, I'm a yeah. All I do is stun, all I do is stun, yeah.
So if I sat here and wrote some bars, I just don't feel like writing bars right now. But there's a pocket.
Shawty said she rap, but she on the D. Ice that chin on to me. Head down, singing on the knees. Cause the face down as a get the cheese. All I know is that this paper nigga, where's you at? Sliding on the dust and slide to the mat. 18 months on the thumb to the rap. When I'm coming through the test and we riding in a rack. Jumping, bitch down, I'm stunned. Big dog, cause I'm stunned. Real low, I'm another done. Got a hell with a 10 with a hole in the front. Got iced out, chain to chain in the lane. Bitch straight down, there's the gang. Help up, the nasty gang. Hold it down, this ain't the same. Cause Shawty said she rap, but she on the D. Ice that chin on to me. Head down, singing on the knees. Cause the face down as a get the cheese. All I know is that this paper nigga, where's you at? Slide.
So that's the pocket I hear. I know I'm mumbling, but
Shawty said she rap, but she on the D. Ice that chin on to me. Head down, singing on the knees. Cause the face down as a get the cheese. All I know is that this paper nigga, where's you at? Sliding on the dust and slide to the mat. 18 months on the thumb to the rap. When I'm coming through the test and we riding in a rack. Jumping, bitch down, I'm stunned. Big dog, cause I'm stunned. Real low, I'm another done. Got a hell with a 10 with a hole in the front. Got iced out, chain to chain in the lane.
So it's one of those like Detroit Bay Area type flows I hear. I'm gonna let this run. I feel like we're done with this beat though. I don't want to overly produce. Let's move to another sample of Sky Tower. This is last year when I came out with my song. Oh, for real. He's like, I'm coming back with AI now and it's over. What up, Chief? Triplet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Back on my job. I stand my chain and I look like I don't know if a triplet would be. I'll work on this. I don't know. Should we freestyle a little bar or is it not that important? I don't think it's that important. But if you guys want me to finish, we'll come back to this beat and add some verses to it. Or a verse. I don't know how much I could write. Because I can't write on my phone because my phone is the webcam. So I'm going to have to freestyle the whole thing. Okay. Check. All right, now we're in a new project. There was something about that project that had my vocals super low. That's what it was. All right, so that was our first beat. It was all right. A little pocket in there. It's a little too Detroit for me, but let's see what other samples we got up in this thing. So I know we had like a Nipsey Hussle type sample. So these AIs are so good, I'm going to add it as a tab. That's how good these AIs are. We're going to make a tab for it.
Don't stop, pop that, don't stop, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that, don't stop.
Maybe I'll do it at the end because it takes a lot of time to record. It just takes time. And I want to move to the next song. Did FL really just crash? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. FL Studio really just crashed. Live streaming. We just literally crashed. Detroit. Very danceable. Detroit. Let's save this. Let's call this Suno V5 Beat 2. So we're going to move to the next idea. Well, we can always go back and record when we're in singing mode. But at least I found the pocket on that. And again, you guys will get all the project files. So if I'm moving too fast, no worries. You guys will be able to experiment with this too. Beat 2. All right, so let's find a sample. Hopefully save my tab because I don't feel like doing that again. Okay, it didn't save my tab. Or did it? Wait. Suno. Nope. Okay, we gotta do that all over again. Here we go.
Don't stop, pop that, don't stop. Don't stop.
So look up Ramelzy. Let's use a different sample and let's do a different technique too. This is why I said Logic is going to give me a different sound. I don't produce the same way in FL that I do in Logic. And sometimes we just get a doper sound, but it is what it is. So this sample is from Suno. It's like this 1970s. It's so crazy what we have access to, yo. This might be dope to loop. Appreciate you. I feel like I could either loop this or I'm trying to see how I'm going to approach this. I definitely hear like a 50 Cent vibe on this. Let me see how Serato chops it up, but then I'm probably gonna actually let's not use Serato. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Let's make a 50 Cent style beat here. I hear 50 Cent vibe on this. So I'm gonna chop. So every time I hear a downbeat, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. So this is weird because it doesn't start when the transient hits. So I gotta be careful where I chop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and slice 2. This is really hard to slice because there's no transient. So I'm just guessing really. Okay. Slice 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and slice 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and slice. So it's a very syncopated type of song. So the downbeat is not actually like the downbeat. So we will hope we chopped properly, because if not, it's just gonna sound offbeat. Okay, so now we have our chops. Did I not? Wait, I feel like something happened here. Dang, let's redo that because something happened. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and slice and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and slice and 2 and 2 and 4 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and slice and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and slice and 2 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and slice. Okay, very hard to slice because there's 0 transient information. So this is like, we'll see how this turns out. Okay. Once we have our slices like so, we could highlight the chops and we could hit Shift Q to quantize them to the grid. I learned that from Infinite. And what I want to do is make these unique as a sample. This will take each chop and make it its own file on the actual computer so that we can, when we make changes to this clip, it will only affect this audio and nothing else. Okay, so what we need to do, here's a shortcut. Go to Tools, Macros, switch all audio clips to stretch mode when you have multiple chops like this. And we could double click on each chop and just right click and fill the bars. So in this case, let's go down to 90 BPM. Okay, so it's a 2-bar loop. So we're gonna right click, select 2 bars, or you could left click and drag until it locks in. I learned the right click method from Av McCree. And In the Mix taught me the what do you call it? The knob scroll thing. So some, there's a case where you would use both. There's no one way to do it. Because some samples are longer than 2 bars, 4 bars. So you could hear as I turn the metronome on, these should line up, but some stuff doesn't line up. So when it doesn't, change your snap to grid to something smaller, like a half beat, so that you could line up the transients a little bit better. You can see the metronome sounds rushed here. That's because the audio is delayed. So let's grab the slip tool, hit Alt to pull it back. So you see that little gap at the end? I'm showing you really advanced techniques here. So if you're a beginner, no worries. I understand there's a lot that I'm doing, not a little. So grab your slice tool, hit Alt, slice at the very last little smidget of your audio. Click here, make it unique as a sample. It should auto stretch, but if it doesn't, go to where it says audio clips, go to where it says stretch audio, and just grab the edge of it, hit Alt, and then left click it until it goes all the way to the bar. And that will make sure that fills in that gap. So now we don't have that annoying gap. So again, whenever your sample's off, because this sample is hard to chop because there was no drums to line it up. So I had to go by ear, completely by ear. And so what happens is, in this case, the drums are delayed. So we're going to have to nudge them to the left. So the same thing happened. Let's just hit Alt, slice, and see how it didn't auto stretch here. We're going to make it unique. And now it's going to auto stretch. So these are clearly off. Now this one does not have enough audio to auto stretch, but let's see what it can do if we stretch it. It might sound a little artificial. So you can't tell. But you can hear that metronome is super off. All right, so, slicing could have been better, but it is what it is. All right, so now we got these all sliced up and manicured. So that's what Serato Sample does for you, to where you don't have to do all that. So that's why I prefer Serato Sample sometimes. So now when I have the metronome, we shouldn't hear all that offbeat stuff. Let's hit Control L, send these to the mixer. And you know it's the same. 50 cent, the G unit chain. I've had the iced out, baby. So now we need some drums to go over top. This is crazy. We gotta find a kick and a snare. All right, let us use some Blueprint sounds at busyworksbeats.com/blueprint. We have a G Unit kit specifically for this sound. Oh. Oh. Let's use that kick, and then we gotta find a snare. I think I have a G Unit chain, and my ice did the vibe, but it's lane and lane. Shorty bit it at the end, she came to bang. We up top with it, did it drop with it. That did it, so they drop with it with the all black. Set the chain and the snare, man. All right, let's do the drums. So I'm gonna move a little bit quicker. So it's boom. I gotta hear the kicks on the sample. So it goes doom, doom. So it's boom, 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 boom. So boom, boom, boom. At the end, it's tresillo. So let's. Hold up, y'all. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Let's do this again. right, so again, these sounds are from the blueprint at busyworksbeats.com/blueprint. Now we in a G unit chain. Where's Rick Ross is crazy. Let's add a hi-hat. So it goes tick, 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 tick. Oh no, it goes tick. So it goes tick, 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 tick. It's really hard to hear that hi-hat, but so I think that will hold up. So notice I'm not quantizing just yet. See the snare. All right, so I want to, did it not record? Oh, I was about to say, about to be upset. So now we just need an open hi-hat that fits this vibe. That sound. I don't think I have it open. Okay, we do have an open hi-hat in here. Now what I'm gonna do though is truncate it so it doesn't play the entire thing. Okay, as if we're choking the pedal. All right, let's record this in. Now let me hear where their open hi-hat comes in. Hold up. So it goes. So it's okay, so it's 1 and 2, and it's on the syncopated notes. It's like I'm doing it when they're not doing it. Let me undo that. Let's go to a new pattern. I think it does it all the way through. Okay. All right, so now the drums are a little sloppy, so we need to quantize, but what I'm gonna do though is Control G these into a new pattern so I know this is the quantized version of it, because I don't wanna overly quantize and take away the bounce. So now I'm just quantizing the drums, see if it adds any timing. Because the sample moves around, so the tricky part is lining up the drums. Mainly the cymbals. Let me turn up our cymbals so I could hear it. All right, so their came earlier than mine. I feel like their hi-hat is earlier than mine. There's so much to teach here. So I'm going to delay the sample using a sample delay approach. We're going to use a fruity delay, but not as a like echo effect. We're going to use it as a timing adjustment tool. Let's turn it to 100% wet level, turn the feedback level all the way down, turn the tempo sync all the way down, and delay time all the way down. And now we're going to micro nudge the audio to the right. Think of this like a time shift. So I'm doing this until our hi-hat sounds more dominant. I'm going to turn the hi-hats down. So we got to line up these drums a little bit. This is the tricky part of keeping the drums in the sample. I know, right? It's like loop the drums, but we want a little bit more punch than the sample in that case. So this is where like you really got to focus on the microscopic time differences. You probably can't hear it because your ear is not tuned to like what I'm hearing. There's all these little differences in the time from the sample. And that's what's happening. And the sample is a little bit rushed. So it makes our drums sound like they're off beat. Okay, so now we created a pocket. There we go. So now I think we should lay in our own bass. Boom, 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 booms, boom, booms, do 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 do, do 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 do, do 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 do. This one sounds very soul. So we're at E flat. So now it's got to get the dum. So boom, 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 boom. So what about the swing? We don't need swing on this, in my opinion. So I have the timing right. I just got to get the notes right. Man, on that, I keep messing up at the same spot. So I had it right the first two times. So the swing is in the bass, in this case, not necessarily the drums. So the drums are kind of steady and all the other stuff is swung around. So that's what creates the groove. Good mic. I'm using a Neumann U87, but I've heard they're very expensive. I bought mine used. Let's pull this down an octave, control down. Now we can filter out their bass and have ours more prominent. So now we're starting to control the sonics of the sound. That's why I took so much time with the drums, because I want our drums to be more dominant. I love the rhythm guitar, but I don't have a rhythm guitar in my arsenal here to be adding. So now we got our 50 Cent vibe. We just got to thin out this bass a little bit. It's a little heavy. Fan it out a little bit.
50 Cent. 50 no different things. If it that's while I'm sipping on champagne. 50 buddy and the shorty got a back. Let's do the things. Damn thing. It's embarrassing.
So I'm gonna do a little mumble 50 Cent. It's got a little groove in here though. It's a little stiff. Appreciate you. So we could add a little ear candy, but I just think we need vocals. Tony Yayo Mocha, nigga, we talking more. All right, let me get in the booth real quick. I'm gonna loop this a good 4 times over. Check.
Shorty know she back in the scene, man. Ice to the back, but you know that it's clean, man. But the that, so we pouring the champagne. They putting up the dick, cause I'm doing the damn thing. Yeah, I'm doing the damn thing. Riding on jet planes, cause I'm doing the damn thing. Shorty, she blinding, but that's know what she mean. Shorty, she know she on the grind and she noticing me. I break it, but I figure out the damn game. A couple brothers break it out to set the damn stain. A couple million on me used to be a government. But for the then I turned into a millionaire. Unit finna rockin' the bank. I used to check for break with the fat in the back of the same. It's automatic with the flow, I'm on the back of the chain. G-Unit chain. Shorty know she bad if she want to. She know she feelin' in the bed if she want to. I get the ice, I get the bread if she want to. So she let shorty, she get hit if she want to. I'm on the block and I get money, but it's money back. So fuck it up and get your blessings, get your commas, baby. I'm on the block and niggas theirs if you want to. Cause I can tell you, baby, theirs if you want to. G-Unit chain, riding the lane. Lloyd Banks in the finish and ride with stains. Looking for crack, but I keep a couple nines in the tank. If I ride, I'm multiplies the nines to tank. So dramatic, but it's so dramatic. Look at the bank came. But what about the kids that didn't out when the feds came? I used to bet the death, bet enough the bread came. Used to bet the time, but the bills of the bread came. G-Unit. Ice in the flows when I'm feeling the flows. Keep a couple red pawns. Tony Yayo, ice with a P-Brain to bone. The cold of the snow. Jamaica Queens, powder, the cold of the coat. I used to rule the body, so I ruled the world. Ice the bed chain, the bond, I ruled the girl. But up to the down, so I do it, girls. You in this game, I still put pro the brown, put the rock in the same. If I came rock the bout, you know it's the game. The West Coast sign me, hopped out with the rain, call me. Hope the brown turn red and they call me Kami. War red and they call Kami. I used to prank to the chain of the wrist ring. That wrist thing, but I'm doing my damn thing. Riding on G-Units, hop in a G-lane. Stacking on T's up with the treads and speed thing. I press the front foot, that butt bit off the beat thing. Use the hip round up the beats of the beat thing. Got an MPC with an NPC on the beat. I try rocking the G-string. My necklace the froze, so but the necklace is froze. The gold, so I take you to gold. Talk of New York, Tony Yayo, I'm the talk of New York. Used to serve blocks in the hawk in the sports with my dear Nets and another hawk, and of course, should've been Caribbean, shooting in the Caribbean, riding with a Danny man. We don't need a cameraman. Beat one off, alright.
Trust me, if I had an AI voice changer for every single G-Unit rapper, I would definitely do it. I don't think I have a Tony Yayo one. Let me see, though. Let me see. It might be worth it. Now, I was mumbling, so I wasn't really saying anything, but that's definitely the cadence. Okay, I don't have a Lloyd Banks one. See if I have a Tony Yayo one. Don't have a Tony Yayo one. I know I have a 50 Cent one. I have the Game one, but I don't have Tony Yayo or Lloyd Banks, unfortunately. That'd be fun though. But Rick Ross on that'd be crazy.
Shorty know she back in the scene, man. Ice to the vat, but you know that it's clean, man. Front up in the night, so we pouring the champagne. Lipping up the liquor, cause I'm doing the damn thing. You get you, yeah, I'm doing the damn thing. Riding no jet.
Rick Ross, yeah, 50. That is funny.
Shorty know she back in the scene, man. Ice to the vat, but you know that it's clean, man. Front up in the night, so we pouring the champagne. Lipping up the liquor, cause I'm doing the damn thing. You, yeah, I'm doing the damn thing. Riding no jet planes, cause I'm doing the damn thing. Shorty, she grinding, but you know she me. Shorty, she know she on the grind and she noticing me. I break it, but I figure out the damn game. A couple grinders break it out, it's at the damn thing. A couple million on me used to be a governor, but from a nigga then I turned into a millionaire. G-unit finna rockin' the fame. I just check for break the fat in the back of the same. It's automatic with the flow, I'm on the back of the chain. G-unit chain. Shorty know she bad if she want to. She know she feelin' in the bed if she want to. I get the ice, I get the bread if she want to. So shall let shorty she get hit if she want to. I'm on the block and I get money, but it's money, baby. So fuck it up and get your bucks and get your commas, baby. I'm on the block and I get theirs if you want to. Cause I can tell you, baby, theirs if you want to. G-unit chain, riding the lane. Lloyd Banks in the fenders and rhyme with stains. Looking for breath, but I keep a couple nines on the tank. If I rhyme number, the prize, the nines the tank. So automatic, but you're so dramatic. Look at the bank came. But with the boat, they keep the ticket out when the feds came. I used to bet the picking up the bread came. Used to bet the time, but the bills of the bread came. G-unit. Ice in the flows, what I'm feeling the flows. Keep a couple bread to pawns. Tony Yayo, ice to the pre-brain to phone. The cold of the snow. Jamaica Queens, the powder, the cold of the coat. I used to pull the powder.
Oh shoot, if I had time, I would give y'all bars. Ross, 50, and the game, that'd be great. 3 beefs. I didn't even think about that. That's 3 different people beefing right there.
G-unit chain, riding the lane. Lloyd Banks in the field, she get hit if she want to. I'm on the block and I get money, but it's money, baby. So fuck it up and get your bucks and get your commas, baby. I'm on the block and I get theirs if you want to. Cause I can tell you, baby, theirs if you want to. G-unit chain, riding the lane. Lloyd Banks in the fenders and rhyme with stains. Looking for breath, but I keep a couple nines on the tank. If I rhyme number, the prize, the nines the tank. So automatic, but you're so dramatic. Look at the bank came. But with the boat, they keep the ticket out when the feds came. I used to bet the picking up the bread came. Used to bet the time, but the bills of the bread came. G-unit. Ice in the flows, what I'm feeling the flows. Keep a couple bread to pawns. Tony Yayo, ice to the pre-brain to phone. The cold of the snow. Jamaica Queens, the powder, the cold of the coat. I used to pull the powder, so I ruled the world. I used to bet change, find a blue girl. But up to the night, so I do it, girls. You in this game, I still put pro on the ground, but the rock in the same. If I came rock about, you know it's the game. The West Coast sign me, hopped out with the rain, call me. Hope the brown turn red and they call me Kami. That war red and they call Kami. I used to drink to the chain of the wrist ring. That wrist thing, but I'm doing my damn thing. Riding on G units, hop in a G lane. Stacking on T, cup with the treads and speed thing. I put the rock, but that butt bit off the beat thing. Use the hit, the beats of the beat thing.
All right, so I know I was mumbling, but I was trying to find a pocket. So that is the beat. Now I like this beat the most. It definitely has me wanting to rap on it. Let me let this rock for a little bit. So one thing about the sample is it's very syncopated. So the like main stuff comes in before the downbeat, but the problem is the hi-hats are like way early and it's clashing with our timing of the hi-hats. It's a very nuanced scenario, but I'm gonna see if creating a patcher will solve this. It may screw up the sample, but it may not. So I'm gonna try it at least. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So we're gonna use a frequency splitter here because the issue is that the sample is naturally early, but the hi-hats are super early. So like no matter what we do, our hi-hats are gonna sound off unless, I just thought about it, unless we nudge our hi-hats to the left and omit the first hi-hat. Now in Logic, you could just nudge everything to the left, but in FL, you can't nudge past 0. That might solve this. Let's try that first before we do all this extra crap. Hold on. So now you can hear that time difference. It goes. So we're trying to line those up. I know this is tedious, but there's so many little micro steps. That's why our beat was feeling a little stiff because the hi-hats weren't moving. All right, so we fixed it. So apparently, I don't know how it worked. It just worked. Whatever we did worked. So I think we got that right. So let's move to the third beat, and then if we have time, we'll add some verses. So that is how music producers flip samples. For the people who aren't necessarily music producers, that's how we take the time to make it our own. So as you guys heard, it sounded, it was an AI sample to begin with. We flipped it to sound like a for real 50 Cent record. So that's how music producers really do magical things with audio. Yeah, I definitely love that beat. I just got to get some of the timing right. It's going to bother me until I get that timing right, but let's keep moving. So now we need a third sample. Let me see how many people are even in the party. We got a lot of people to entertain. So should we create a new sample from scratch? I'll let you guys help me with the prompt. It says schedule your live to switch to members only. Wait, what is this? Members only chat. Can I just switch this randomly and only members can talk? That would be terrible. Okay, so should we create a new sample? I'll let you guys vote. It is hot in this room because I don't have the fan on. Let me know if the fan gets loud, but I definitely have to turn it off when I go to record. But it is so hot in here. I'm actually going to turn my preamp off too. That thing is so hot. But let me see what we got here. You guys say, yeah, we should create a new sample. Let's go to Suno V5, the new version here. What kind of samples do you guys want to flip? EDM? Oh, to an EDM sample. We could. Now, I will say I'm not the best at EDM because it takes a lot of time to arrange EDM. Like, it's basically you're making 3 beats in one. And it just takes a lot of time. And I haven't made EDM in a long time. Appreciate you, Jada Root. All right, so let's make some samples from the 70s. Let's see if we can flip it into another kind of New York style. So we want to put in 1970s, 1907, 1970s black, keyword black soul, or else it won't give us like the stuff we're looking for. And from what I found, they may have changed it. God willing, they didn't change it, because how else are we going to know Southern soul from like black culture soul? There's no other keyword to use. So what was I going to say? Okay, we need some lyrics for this. So, I need you, baby. I need you right now. I need you, baby, forever in my heart. So we're going to space out the words. The Metro Boomin one, we could create a Metro Boomin style sample for sure. But yeah, we have that prompt in the Discord. But it came out very trappy, so I was like, what are we gonna do to it? All right, let's create 70s. Let's do a couple of these. That's what I love about Suno. You could prompt like 6 at a time or more. And let's use the prompt from the Discord. So we're gonna pull up Discord. Again, for those who don't know, we have 125,000 people on our Discord. Oh, let me fix this mic. This mic has a weird noise. Hold up. Check. Microphone check. I don't know where that like high frequency noise is coming from. I have no idea. It's like this. I think it's just this mic cable. But anywho, so I wasn't doing all this before. Maybe because my headphones are louder. Anyway, I'm talking to myself. Okay, we need to go to Discord. And we need to find that prompt under the AI loop section. And then Metro Boomin. Here's Metro Boomin. So I'm gonna take out the part where it says 808s, because I don't want 808s in this. So let's do styles. So here's where you copy the prompt: a cinematic blend, comma, haunting synths, intricate trap rhythms. Let's take out the trap rhythm part. Just say rhythms that evoke a dark atmospheric vibe. We're gonna try those. Yeah, it's probably something to do with the grounding. There's like a lot of electrical equipment plugged into one thing, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's like electrical interference. I don't want to screw anything up just yet. Trust me, I've done it before. So I just gotta deal with it, I guess. But here we'll use the Quincy Jones prompt. See what they come up with. All right, so let's start from the 1970s soul. This is hard. I'm gonna download this one. Very 70s. Yeah, these samples are absolutely crazy. Tiny you. I feel like this is definitely a 50 Cent. So earlier, hold on, let me show you guys something. Now, I didn't go into this in the other live because I didn't want to like go crazy with y'all. But basically, there's an extension on Chrome called Transpose. Sound Oracle put me onto this, and we could hear the sample pitched down, pitched up in real time. There's another there's another extension called Sample where you can actually record anything in your browser. So try those two. One's called Sample, S-A-M-P-L-E. The other one's called Transpose. We're going to use Transpose because I want to hear what this sounds like pitched up. Whoa, what is that? Double volume going on. I'm hearing it twice for some reason. Okay. So you can change the BPM and then also the pitch. This is how I hear 50 Cent sampling it. That's the sample I hear in my head. So we got to pitch up the sample 3 semitones. All right, so that's a little hack for you guys if you didn't know about that. Oh, I was like, where's the volume? My bad, let's run that back. So that has a vibe to it. I'm gonna just kind of listen to the vibe and kind of. This one I hear pitched down. I'm gonna show you guys what I hear in my head. He said, I need you. So this one I pitch it down. Oh, wait, why is it not playing? Wait, it's not working. For some reason the transpose isn't working. I think because it didn't record the audio. I don't know why it's not working. I definitely hear this like slowed down for sure. This is that 50 Cent pocket right here. Alright, so I definitely hear this one. So I call this one more Southern Soul. They won't let me use keywords, but we could try to put Al Green. Sometimes it's like, you can't use Al Green as a keyword, but we'll see. Maybe it doesn't. It didn't block us on that one. That was cool. Oh, I see what you're saying. This is cool. They're all kind of like in the same realm of energy. Nothing crazy. Now, I think these are the Metro Boomin prompt ones. Now, I did take out the 808s part, so it's not gonna sound like a Metro Boomin thing. I don't know if I'd use this, but it sounds good. Sounds like a Hitman trailer song. That's fire right there. Maybe we could do like a Nipsey Hussle West Coast beat. It sounds like a beginning of a Drake track. Na, na, na. This sounds so Drake-ish.
If you can, it's tell me to dance. Tell me to backing up band. Boom, 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 boom.
So let's do a Drake and a Nipsey Hussle beat next. I might do the Nipsey Hussle one last though, because we're gonna switch the logic. I hear Drake all over that one. These are so crazy, bruh. Like, so much utility to Suno. Gotta love it. These all are kind of in the same pocket. So here's the Quincy Jones. It's all in that bass. Ricky Rose. Forever MMG. Better notice me. Gave me a notice on short notice. I noticed me. Funny how I disappeared. I'm a little V. Flying higher than everybody. I'm elite. Should have been a boy that could have caught a fleet. Big stomach, fat boy gotta eat. Lemon pepper wings on my diamond rings. Should have been a bling, but it was your thing. That's how. That's definitely a Rick Ross performance. That's crazy. What the freak? It's almost so good you don't want to add drums to it and mess it up. Actually, that was so good. Let me use the extend tool because I want that to be longer. Let's extend this.
Forever in my life.
So I think I did it right. And let's add some lyrics so it knows what to talk about. So let's say, actually, no, let's just do no lyrics. And then let's do some lyrics. Let's try, I'ma love you, baby. I'ma need you, baby. Can't leave you, baby. I'ma need you. So basic lyrics, just so it has something to like sing. And we'll try those out. So that one I want to extend because I need a longer. The tricky part about the extend is like, where do you cut it? That's the tricky part.
Baby,
I want to produce, so I'm trying to get through these samples so we can get back to beat making here.
you right now.
MMG, Ricky Rose. Started from the bottom.
Baby, forever in my life.
This reminded me of a microphone I had. I wonder if I still have it. It's crazy.
I need you, baby. I need
I like this. It's a little too jazzy for where we're going tonight, though. Changes about 7 keys on that one. I like it, though. But it's... They were cool, just not for the vibe tonight. Ricky Rose Day. This is definitely Maybach music right here. Is it dun 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 dun? That's so. These are the endings.
I'ma love you, baby. I'ma need you, baby. Can't leave you, baby. I'ma need
Yeah, definitely
you,
Jeezy and
baby.
Rick Ross. Like these are so good. I don't even want to mess it up by adding drums. Like, what can we really do except rap on that? So I'm listening to these endings. So I
I'ma
get,
love you, baby. Need you, baby. I'ma need you, baby. Can't leave you, baby.
Rose.
I'ma need you, baby.
That is great. Da, 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 da. You think? What do you mean? I thought it's sample generating only. It is. I'm not sure what you're saying. Basically, we're extending a sample that it created so that it we asked it. We gave it lyrics. We gave it a style. It came out with like 30 seconds of an idea, and I wanted it to be longer so that I could actually do something with it. And we're just going through the iterations of it making it longer, and then you can recombine the two into one full sample like this. Hopefully I'm making sense. Oh yeah, you could definitely take out the vocals. But the vocals are dope. Yeah, bro, this is next level. Like, it sounds like I'm, I don't even know how to phrase what I'm trying to think. Like, this beat is so rich. All I could do is rap on it. There's nothing else I could do.
I need you, baby.
Maybe add some 808s on here, like right here.
Forever in my life.
Trap drums. Bro, this is legit. Like, we're making samples for real. This is not even a game anymore. This is crazy. I don't even know how I'm going to produce over that. It's going to take a lot of time alignment. Hopefully in FL, it will be easy to line up the tempo because it's so many little like timing things, but hopefully it will line up. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Like, bro, these are insane.
Can't leave you, baby.
Let me move some of the samples over to my
I need you, baby. I need.
see it. Crazy. If we keep going, I'm gonna be on Suno forever, generating samples. So I'm just trying to figure out 11, 16. I think these are the new ones. We have so many named the same thing. I just gotta figure out what's what. All right, so it's called Extend. So whenever I see the word extend, those are the full songs. Crazy, right? All right, so let's hope we don't butcher this one. Now, my idea is to add a little trap break, excuse me, in the middle where the girl's singing, but this may or may not work depending on how this lines up. Because FL Studio is not the greatest with lining audio up. Ableton and Logic is much better, but okay. And it's like being a doctor in surgery. This is gonna take a lot of focus here. Okay, so it's I need you extend.
I need.
Sorry about that, y'all. I know that was loud, my bad. Okay. How? What the heck? Excuse me.
I need.
Now the tricky part is finding the tempo. I think it's 89. See how it's not like perfectly on there? So let's find the first transient. First downbeat. What I like to do is move everything over so that that downbeat is very... So now we could actually hear the tempo. Also too, I think FL has a detect tempo mode. This is usually is way off though, 89.88. Like, but the AI might not give us perfect tempos either. So that's another kind of nuanced. And that's where this becomes a little difficult. So to solve this in FL, I'm just going to use Serato sample, make a chop. Let's do this, make a chop, and then play this. That way. Yeah, I don't know if AI knows tempo. You know what I mean? Like it micro drifts. I'm not sure how the clock works on AI. So instead of guessing, I'm going to force Serato to look at the microscopic transients of the audio to quantize those so that we don't have to do all the work. Because it will be tedious in FL. There's no shortcut in FL, unfortunately. There is a plugin called New Time, but it's just not good. And it takes too much time. Now in Logic Pro, there's something called Flex Mode, which is, it solves this problem. So now the issue is we're on the syncopated beat. So we got to move it over. There we go. So now it's lined up. It's just a very tedious way to work though. So I'm going to reprint this to audio. Yeah, let's just print this. I don't know how long the song is, so I'm just printing 100 and something bars. All right, so theoretically speaking, this should fix our timing issues. If it doesn't, then hey, whatever. All right. So the downbeat isn't on the actual transient. That's why it's tricky. So that's how you fix timing issues. Hopefully you guys can afford Serato sample though. I just wish FL would just focus on time warp a little bit more. Okay, so now we have a time aligned. And you guys look at the project files too, by the way. So I'm just gonna mark where we want the trap drums to come in. I think it's right here. Oh no, not right here. So right here, I want the drums, trap drums. Boom, 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 something hard. So the downbeat. 1, 2. Okay, let's slice of the downbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Slice. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, and slice. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, and 4, and slice, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 2, and 3, and 4, and slice. So we have about a good section we could add a little trap beat. Let's get ghetto with it. Let's get ghetto. So now I'm just gonna like do stuff. Not gonna overly think about each little step. So we're at 90 BPM. We should go up to 180. Just so it's easier. Let me think for a second. Let's do macro, switch all audio clips to stretch mode. So now when I go up to 180, oh wait, let me think about this. Never mind, that might actually hinder. Because if we go to 180, it will sound fast. Like that. So I don't want it to sound fast. Never mind. Here we go. In my head, I'm hearing, here we go. Can you feel me flow? Here we go. Dun, dun, on the radio. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. On the radio. I gotta look up the lyrics to that song. With the feel me flow. Here we go. Let me just record it because I'm gonna forget. This may or may not go on the final beat. Here we go, when you make it to the radio, yeah, here we go. Here we go, yeah, you hear me on the radio, yeah, here we go. Here we go, when you got it in the here we go, with the hear me flow. Here we go. I don't know why I hear that in my head, probably because I heard that earlier. It's in my subconscious. Here we go, when you make it to the radio, yeah, here we go. Here we go. But it's just a little idea I had. It's probably not gonna fit that vibe though. Alright, let's get these trap drums. Funny how I made it and they gonna eat them like crumbs. MMG and we doubling dumb. MMG used to call us dumb. Jose. Ricky rather the battle of the rose. Now we gotta get ghetto drums. Shorty, she know the difference. Ookie dookie, we paying, we talking elegance. Whoa. Tell me how to leak read. When they had to hit it on 10 speeds. Could have been 100, yeah, on 10 speeds. That's my nigga talking. I just had these trap drums in here. It's ghettoified up. Alright, so it's so weird producing at 94 BPM or 90. And with the lick read, $250,000 I made the better. Oh, it's gonna be super weird too, because I'm producing like for my own sanity. I'm gonna pull this over to the downbeat, or else this is gonna drive me crazy. Let's do from here to here. On something new. Better this sitting on something new. Figure there's something too. That's something true. Alright, let's do these 808s. So I'm going to go down an octave. We're just playing the fifths from F. It's F and then C. So those drums kind of took the show at the end there. Let's hear what these ghetto drums sound like. What we're gonna do is swap this whole part out for just this part. All right, so now we're ghetto-fying this thing. Tell me with the degree, $250,000 nigga did this shit on 10 speed. Got a bit of this beat, got that bit of had a bit of the lane, with it, that a bit of things, we're in lane to lane. So we're just gonna loop this, and then at the end it will kind of outro to the real music. So add these bounce snares in here. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Just a little bounce snare in there. So I might combine the 808 with the kick. Let me show you guys how to combine an 808 with the kick. Just hit Control C. Let's find a kick to combine it with. Let's use this kick for now, but we might swap it out. Hit Control V and paste the hit Control C, Control V, paste the exact MIDI notes. Go inside the piano roll. Hit Alt K. I think I learned this from Sicky Beats, I think. And hit Alt K. Change the scale to C, none, and then find middle C. If you mess up, hit reset. So it pulls all the notes to middle C, but it keeps the same timing. One of these snares is way too loud. See E to B. You're hearing the E. Let's pull the notes up. Whenever I'm in doubt, I usually pull the notes up. Hold on, where is the 808 word at? Here it is. To control up. I just right click and I hit open in new channel. That's how I add my kicks to the channel rack. From the browser, just right click, or you could hit O, but I usually just click where it says open new channel. So I'm hearing F to C, but if we go to E, let's see what did I just do? I don't know what just happened. Why are they changing all the shortcuts in FL? Like, the heck are they doing? Anyway, let's hit shift down. Yeah, that's out of key. So it's definitely F. Let a snare roll for Rick Rose.
Couple bottles of Hennessy the old way. Couple bottles of the Hennessy the old way.
So now let's think of what instrument we can add to switch it up.
Fucking with the whole seat. It ain't bad, $250,000 rose.
And then what we're gonna do is bring it right back into the end of the song like this. Maybe transition a little bit better than that, but
I need you,
all right, now let's load up the booth, start freestyling.
baby. I need you right now. I need you, baby.
So I'm gonna have the rap bars go for like a good
Forever in my life,
give it a good chunk, maybe 2 of these.
forever in my life.
That's dope. Mini meters is a standalone. That's fire. To my ear, it's fine, but you must have good, really sharp ears. My ear is good though.
Forever in my
All right, we got the mic open. Let me hop in the booth real quick. So it's weird. The snare is super loud in this headset. I turn it down. These headsets are really bright. Even the hi-hats are loud. All right, so I'm just gonna record from the top. We're just recording randomness. This is a freestyle.
I need
MMG, world's greatest. Recognize greatness when you see greatness. 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. Reach that money to the ceiling, baby. Ricky Rose. Huh?
right now.
Ricky Rose done told you. Meek Mill, Wale, Rose.
I need you,
Tell me what the lick read. $250,000, 100 million in the zip G's. All I know is serving coke off the coca leaf. Snipping on another gram or the quarter key. First ounce on the kitchen table. I was cane, so I was able. Damn. First ounce on the kitchen table. Serving cane, so I was able. Damn. Ricky Rose had a lot of plans. A couple million and a couple duffel bags advance. I need my money in a brown bag in advance. A couple million stacked up to the ceiling fan. I need a couple M's. I need the double M. I need the double M on my fucking lamb. Let's be double MG, then we stack to the business.
Oh, let me run that back. Hold on.
forever in my
Let me do that again. Almost there. Almost. Do this. Run that back.
I need
MMG, the greatest ever. World's greatest. World's greatest. Recognize greatness when you see greatness. When you see 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. Reach that money to the ceiling, baby. That money, baby. Ricky Rose, MMG.
Right now.
Ricky Rose done told you. Meek Mill, Wale, Rose.
I needed you.
All we know is stack the fucking cheese. On the quarter billion, serve a lot of fees. I was on the corner serving a lot of fiends. First ounce on the kitchen table serving keys. Man, I stirred the cane so I was able. I ain't telling stories, it's not a fable. Junior year, nigga, I wasn't able. Wasn't able to pay the bills. Quarter chicken cost a couple hundred, cut a meal. Couldn't even afford a meal. So a nigga had to work to steal. I ain't even had to carry steel. So tell me, is it fucking real? MMG from the chest, never on a teal. MMG on the chest, never taking deals. Me niggas rats. All these niggas rats, all they do is squeal. 50 cent a rack, all he do is squeal. MMG the greatest, forever ill. 100 million, that's 200 M's. Stack it all the way up, my
Forever in my
Ricky Rose, so the Oze. Run around that block, got it like it's OJ. Try to tell him we ain't have enough of soul play. We was not this is not foreplay. Couple million up in advance. If a minute to get it in a minivan. I used to chip and put a mask on a minivan. Stole the bike and rolled it up the block and did it again. Looked that nigga in his died and told him advance. Then he turned around the block and we ran. Jumped over the fence, tried to dip the law. All my niggas at the bar, inshallah. Ricky Rose, MMG. Tell my niggas straight, all we do is eat. 100 million up for streets. 100 million off the streets. Rose, I told him we gon' get him, baby. Yeah. Huh.
forever
Chill.
in my
This is just quarter mil. I'm from Red Coast, stank with it from a bill. I'm from A-Town, short the bitches on 6. In the brain for the gun, for the wrong bricks. Used to cat and used to go to hit a brick man. $250,000 on the block, hit a brick man. All I know is get the cheese, I'm a bird man. I'm from Pickle with the block, what you heard, man. Different face with your lanes on the curb, man. The times of frames, what you heard, man. Everybody get cheese up the bird, man. Everybody get cheese up the bird, man. Young Chisel from the bottom of the map. ATL on the bottom of the strap, yeah. We from the bottom of the map. Yeah, it's Young Chisel from the bottom of the map, ayy.
How long is this beat? All right, so we freestyled enough. I mean, let's see what we got though. I kind of forgot what I even said. That was bars. Never signed to a label. Made the table.
I need
I took that bar from somewhere. Sold the cane, so I was able. I definitely stole that bar.
I need
Hold up.
MMG, the greatest ever. World's greatest. World's greatest. Recognize greatness when you see greatness. When you see 100 million, 200 million, 300 million.
Here, I talked over myself. I just gotta cut this part out real quick. Okay.
I need
MMG, the greatest ever. World's greatest. World's greatest. Recognize greatness when you see greatness. 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. Reach that money to the ceiling, baby. Ricky Rose. Huh?
right now.
My bad. I'm doing little things to the ad-libs. I just want to see what it sounds like.
MMG, the greatest ever. World's greatest. World's greatest. Recognize greatness when you see greatness. 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. Reach that money to the ceiling, baby. Ricky Rose. Huh?
Right now.
Ricky Rose done told you. Meek Mill, Wale, Rose.
I needed you.
All we know is stack the fucking cheese. On the quarter billion, serve a lot of fees. I was on the corner serving a lot of fiends. First ounce on the kitchen table serving keys. Man, I served the cane, so I was able. I ain't telling stories, it's not a fable. Junior year, nigga, I wasn't able. Wasn't able to pay the bills. Quarter chicken cost a couple hundred, cut a meal. Couldn't even afford a meal. So a nigga had to work to steal. I ain't even had to carry steel. So tell me, is it fucking real? MMG from the chest, never on a deal. MMG on the chest, never taking deals. Me niggas rat. All these niggas rats, all they do is squeal. 50 cent a rack, all he do is squeal. MMG the greatest, forever ill. 100 million, that's 200 M's. Stack it all the way up, my Ricky Rose, so the Oze. Run around that block, got it like it's OJ. Try to tell him we ain't have enough of soul play. We was not tape, this is not foreplay. Couple million up in advance. If a minute to get it in a minivan. Ice the chip and put a mask on a minivan. Stole the bike and rolled it up the block and did it again. Looked that nigga in his eye and told him advance. Then he turned around the block and we ran. Jumped over the fence, tried to dip the law. All my niggas at the bar, inshallah. Ricky Rose, MMG. Tell my niggas straight, all we do is eat. 100 million up for streets. 100 million off the streets. Rose, I told him we gon' get him, baby. Yeah. Huh. Chill. This is just called a quarter mil. I'm from Red Coast, stank with it from a bill. I'm from A-Town, short the bitches on 6. In the frame for the gun, for the wrong bricks. Used to cat and used to go to hit a big man. Quarter million on the block, hit a big man. All I know is get the cheese, I'm a bird man. I'm from freaking with the block, what you heard, man. Different face with your lanes on the curb, man. The times of frames, what you heard, man. Everybody get cheese up the bird, man. Everybody get cheese up the bird, man. Young chisel from the bottom of the map. ATL on the bottom of the strap, yeah. We from the bottom of the map. Yeah, it's young chisel from the bottom of the map, ayy. Everybody get cheese up the bird, man. Everybody get cheese up the bird, man. Young chisel from the bottom of the map. ATL on the bottom of the strap, yeah. We from the bottom of the map. Yeah, it's young chisel from the bottom of the map, ayy. Yeah, yeah, it's young chisel from the bottom of the map, ayy. Bottom of the map, bottom of the map. ATL on the bottom, yeah, it's young chisel from the bottom of the map, ayy. Chisel from the bottom of the map. ATL on the bottom of the strap, yeah. We from the bottom of the map, yeah, it's young chisel from the bottom of the map, ayy.
Alright, so I'm just trying to mix all this stuff together for just a demo of what it could sound like.
Yeah, it's young chisel from the bottom of the map, ayy. Young chisel,
I need you. I need
MMG, the greatest ever. World's greatest. World's greatest. Recognize greatness when you see greatness. 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. Reach that money to the ceiling, baby. Ricky Rose.
now.
Huh?
Right now.
Ricky Rose done told you. Meek Mill, Wale, Rose.
I need you.
All we know is stack the freaking cheese. On a quarter billion, serve a lot of fees. I was on the corner serving a lot of fiends. First ounce on the kitchen table serving keys. Man, I served the cane, so I was able. I ain't telling stories, it's not a fable. Junior year, nigga, I wasn't able. Wasn't able to pay the bills. Quarter chicken cost a couple hundred, cut a meal. Couldn't even afford a meal. So a nigga had to work to steal. I ain't even had to carry steel. So tell me, is it fucking real? MMG from the chest, never on a deal. MMG on the chest, never taking deals. Me niggas rat. All these niggas rats, all they do is squeal. 50 cent a rack, all he do is squeal. MMG the greatest, forever ill. Try to tell him we ain't have enough of soul play. We was not taken, this is not foreplay. Couple green up a in advance. If a minute is to get it in a minivan. I used to chip and put a mask on a minivan. Stole the bike and rolled it up the block and did it again. Looked that nigga in his died and told him advance. Then he turned around the block and we ran. Jumped over the fence, tried to dip the law. All my niggas at the bar, inshallah. Ricky Rose, MMG. Tell my niggas straight, all we do is eat. 100 million up for streets. 100 million off the streets. Rose, I told him we gon' get him, baby. Yeah. Huh. Chill. This is just quarter mil. I'm from really coast, ain't printed from real. I'm from A-Town, show the bitches on 6. In the frame for the gun, for the wrong bricks. Used to cat and used to go to hit a big man. $250,000 on the block, hit a big man. All I know is get the cheese, I'm a bird man. I'm from bigger with the block, what you heard, man. Different ways with your legs on the curb, man. The times of frames, what you heard, man. Everybody get cheese up the bird, man. Everybody get cheese up the bird, man. Young chisel from the bottom of the map. ATL on the bottom of the strap, yeah. We from the bottom of the map. Yes, young chisel from the bottom of the map, ayy. Young chisel from.
All right, now I'm going to turn off the vocals. I just wanted to hear just how that could possibly be a song. So I'm hearing the arrangement there. Let's hear it from the top.
I need you, baby. I need you right now. I needed you, baby, forever in my life, baby, forever in my life, baby. Forever in my
Now I'm trying to get the kick to level with the 808.
Forever in my life, baby.
That's dope. So we definitely ghettoified it by adding that trap section in the middle. I think that's a unique arrangement. And we customized that AI sample. So I like that beat. Let me export this as a beat. Let me open up Logic real quick so I could use the mic. Check, check, check. Cool, cool. We got Logic open. Sorry I wasn't explaining so many steps there. I was just kind of working in the flow. Let's get this there. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. Okay, so Logic is just louder. That's what it is. Than FL. Cool, cool, cool. So I like that beat. Let me render it. So we came out with 2 crazy beats today. This one is almost like a mashup. We had to ghettoify it in some type of way. So what BPM? We're at 90 BPM. I didn't map the key. Excuse me, we can figure that out. Let's do BusyWorks beats. Where we at here? BusyWorks beats. Let's call this Rick Ross. Do I have a Rick Ross folder? Yeah, I do. Rick Ross. Maybach. Music. Suno V5 sample. Not that it matters. The BPM, 90 BPM. And then the key we don't know, so it doesn't really matter either. All right, let's print this as a WAV file. All right, so we came out with a 50 Cent beat that came out really good today. We came out with a Rick Ross beat. So as people can see who are not music producers, there is significant work that goes into the final song. It's not just like drag and drop the audio into a DAW. Like there's still work to be done. Even on some of the samples, you could even mix the samples and they sound different. Okay, so there's a lot of things where music producers still add their own creative touch. It's not, like I said, just people downloading off of Suno, uploading straight to Spotify. That's just not, I'm sure some people do it, but that's just not the process of like what music producers do. And it's, who cares who does it? You know, because at the end of the day, it's like who finds value in the thing. That's what matters the most. Just because we put in time doesn't mean it's more valuable. All right, so let's go to beat number 2. Save that. And again, you guys will get the project files for free. Let me save this right now, actually. Appreciate you guys hopping in. So let's call this beat 3 Rick Ross MMG. All right, so that's saved. You guys will get the project files. Just go to busyworksbeats.com/FL Studio. Once you sign up for free, you'll get access to the download vault. All right, let's open up beat number 2 because I kind of forgot what these beats sound like. And then we'll play all the beat. Whoa. And then we'll play all the beats at the end. So I forgot what this sounds like. My verse. I forgot what I said on this one. Man, that's all I do is work. What else is there to do? Shorty know she back in the scene, man. Ice to the vet, but you know that it's clean, man. Front of it and that, so we pouring champagne. Hipping up the dick, cause I'm doing the damn thing. Yeah, I'm doing the damn thing. Riding no jet planes, cause I'm doing the damn thing. Shorty, she running with the bass. I'm gonna render the vocals and the hold up, my brain can only do one thing at a time. Let's do 50 Cent Suno V5 with 90 BPM. I don't know the key. So this one, we're gonna keep the vocals on this one. There probably is a way I could have done export mixer tracks and grouped everything, but whatever, it is what it is. Shorty, she doing the damn thing. Okay, that rendered pretty fast. Yeah, like my freestyle bars, exports to Wave. I'm gonna do a skit one day where I just do what we used to do, is just freestyle on Xbox Live, like over the mic. I know I was annoying the crap out of people back then. Like back before they had parties and all this, I would just go on like Call of Duty lobbies and just freestyle all night long, all day long. It just, I wish I could have tapes of my freestyles from back then. Playing Gears of War, we did the same thing. All right, so let's save this as a project so that you guys can have this. Boom, export. So beat 2, 50 Cent. 50 Cent in them. All right, so the first beat, I don't remember the first beat at all. Like I have zero recollection of what this was, what it even sounds like. And then we'll play all three at the end here. I forgot what this sounds like. Oh, this beat, okay. Let me mix this a little bit. I'm gonna automate this effect. I don't want it all the way through. Yes, Miami bass came out crazy. Actually, I kind of like it on the whole track. Never mind. So this sounds a lot better listening back to it. In the moment, it just sounded different. Just gotta mix this a little bit. Give me a second, y'all. Jam Pony. Why does that just sound funny? Jam on it, Jam Pony. I don't know what that is, but it sounds funny. They might, you never know. I think for this mix, it just needs to be cleaner. So let's render this out. So that song came out better than I remember. I don't remember it being that bouncy. That's why perspective is so important, because we tend to lose the perspective over time. I sound like Barack. We lose the perspective over time. Megan Thee Stallion, Suno V5, and 118 BPM. Dum, 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 dum. All right. I am proud of these results. All three beats came out dope. So let's add these to our Apple Music playlist and upload these files to the internets and 90 BPM. Let's add these to Apple Musica. Here we go. Add these to our beat playlist. Boom. And then boom. Let's play these from the top. I'm going to mute my mic so you guys don't hear all this fuzz.
Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bass, 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 bass. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bass, 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 bass. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bass, 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 bass. Bring it down a little slower. 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 Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the bass taste. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the feeling. Bass. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass taste. Who's got the feeling? Got the bass, got the feeling. Bass. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bass, 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 bass. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bring it down a little slower. Bass, 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 bass. Bring it down a little slower. 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 Bring Bring it down a little slower and bring it down a little slower, bring it down a little slower and bass, 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 bass. Bring it down a little slower and bring it down a little slower, bring it down a little slower and bass, 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 bass. Bring it down a little slower and bring it down a little slower.
My bad, y'all. I had it on loop mode. I was wondering why the beat was so long. It was just on loop the whole time. That was my bad.
I need you, baby. I need
All right, so the project files are officially on the Google Drive.
you now. Right now. I needed you, baby, forever in my life, baby, forever in my life, baby. Forever in my
I'm trying to figure out when this trap beat, when this trap beat part ends.
Forever in my life, baby.
there's no way it keeps going. So in the actual song, I would definitely do more rearranging of the energy of the song. It wouldn't just repeat the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah, I definitely want to rap on these beats. The thing is, I don't write lyrics because when I write lyrics, it messes me up. Like literally just F's up my whole flow. So I freestyle in my head. I write in my head as Jay-Z does, I guess. And it's just easier to talk out lyrics than like sitting there looking at a phone trying to read them perfectly. And that's what I do. And it takes a lot of time. I know I would love to record, but I need a good 16-hour day with no noise in the house to record. That's the only caveat. Here's our last beat we made, the 50 Cent one. So that one's like the ultimate freestyle beat. I would probably go back and fix some of the bass, a little heavy. But man, I'm super proud of those beats. I'm even gonna airdrop these to my phone while we're live, which could mess up the camera. You said I've created 2 female singers, rappers. One style is Lotto, Glorilla, Tech, or etc. And the other is some kind of Ariana, but nothing works, spent hundreds of credits. Trying to combine, are you trying to have them harmonize? Is that what you mean? Or like put both of them as a prompt? The way I would, assume it works is that we pick one persona, run the next persona like that by extending it. So that's my thought process. Kind of like one person has one verse, another person has another verse like that. But if you mean like you want them stacked up on each other, like singing together, I wish I knew the technicalities, but I don't, maybe my assumption is that Suno Studio will allow us to prompt per track. So basically, if you wanted to do that, I would assume, I'm making all assumptions because I have no idea what Suno Studio is going to be like. I would assume you could do the same exact prompt, same lyrics, same style, and have a persona per like horizontal line per row, and then have it like, but I guess that would make sense because how would it know the timing? Both of them, what, at the same time? Do you want them singing at the same time? I guess that's my question.
I'ma love you, baby. I'ma need you, baby.
So for example, my thought process was extend this, but I assume you mean you want them to harmonize and sing at the same exact time. So let's just do it this way, and then let's swap the persona to a different persona. I don't know how this is gonna sound, but let's see. Also, too, I want to see, before we wrap this, there's this thing called Open in Editor. I want to see what this is. I want Dirty Rap and then Ariana Singer, for example, at the same time. Okay. So you want, oh, is this the studio part? Wait, welcome to the new Suno Song Editor. Okay, I thought this was like the studio for a second. What is this? I have no idea what I'm looking at. Change lyrics or melodies, fade. What are we, like, what? Where do you start? So basically this is to arrange different parts of the audio. That's what it looks like. I guess that's why they're making studio, because my brain can't comprehend one line of a linear, that's, I can understand. So studio is probably going to be multi-track like this, but more tracks, so you could like visually arrange stuff. That's what I assume. So we'll see how they deal with generation in the studio. Let me go back. I want to see what it did to our two personas here. Wait, what?
I'ma love you, baby.
So here's what we,
I'ma need you, baby. Can't leave you, baby.
trying to figure out where that part of the song had, where did that go? Oh, that's right. I forgot. We got to combine these. So for the people who are Suno people, who are not audio people, save your money on the remaster. Trust me. You're probably not going to get any much of a difference. Just never click this button, remaster. Sorry, Suno, but that is, nah. Just looking at all these buttons here. There's a button here that says add vocal. I'm curious what that would allow you to do. So if we add a vocal, what does that do?
I'ma love you. I'ma love you, baby. I'ma need you, baby. Can't leave you, baby.
I only saw the add vocal part on the extend. I wonder if it only works for extend. What does it mean by add vocal? No idea what I'm doing here. Let's add a persona in here, some random one. Love you, love you. Just have to say love you. You don't like it on trap? Let's try trap beats. Just the beat though. Yeah, I don't think this is like aimed to even try to replace, like, I don't think they're trying to make a tool that is going to duplicate everybody's BeatStars beats. Like I just don't think that's the thing. I think this is at least meant for people who need background music for their YouTube video. Maybe anything past that, I just don't think that's their intent. I don't know their intent. Let's say, how do you make this instrumental only? There was a button for it before. Where'd it go? Let's do style trap beat. There used to be a button that said instrumental. I don't know where it disappeared to. Doo-doo-doo. Sing over the AI, make it your own. There's a couple tools in here. It's a little convoluted of the workflow. So this sounds dope. I don't even know what. So what is that supposed to replace? I don't know.
I'ma love you, baby. I'ma need you, baby.
All right, so let's hear their trap beats, and then I'll wrap this up. It's getting late. And the melody's cool. The drums probably won't hit though. I mean, it's cool. If you mix this a little bit, it could sound dope. Let me see how far we can push it with some mixing. I don't think it's bad. Just needs to be mixed a little bit. Sound like YouTube beats for real. But I promise you with a little mixing, these would sound professional. I bet you I could use the same mixing chain for all, 4 of these beats, and it would make them hit way harder. I have a new course called How to Mix Beats too, by the way, busyworksbeats.com. Did it really just make a producer tag? It synthesized the tag, that's crazy. Now this one I can't undo the clipping. Let's see if we can revive those though. I'm just curious to know. So let's do 3 of these. We're gonna run them through the same. We're gonna group them and run them through the same mixing. This shouldn't take long. So this track specifically has a little harshness we got to take out first. Let me actually mix individual tracks by themselves. So first we need a soft clipper. Sounds a little phasey, but we can get rid of that. It just needs a de-esser. See how that zone is now super aggressive? It's very loud. This song is so harsh. It also has like a weird stereo issue. I think the way that it's creating stereo information is like this weird small delay, and it makes it sound phasey. This one actually required more mixing than I thought initially. So I had the bass. Man, that top end is super heavy. Kind of making it sound weird. That one has a weird phase issue I did not realize until we started soloing it, but there's definitely, that just had a weird phase issue on it. Whoa. This only needs a little EQ. It's a little heavy on the sides though. And now it sounds professional, a little EQ. That one didn't require too much work. It's just that first one was weird. So yeah, it could do beats. Funny, not funny enough, but it can do beats though. High energy Cybertrap. We'll do that last and then we'll wrap this up. I don't know why I went on a side quest trying to mix. So we can mix, basically, if you have the tools, you can take those and make them more pristine. That first one was challenging though, because you change one thing, the whole thing falls apart. Let me take your prompt real quick, see what this does. Let this prompt heavy or high energy Cybertrap. Is that the whole thing? There's like a 2-part prompt. Let's just try this for fun. And heavy kicks layered. That's a long prompt. Let's see. It's interesting that people who might not know the musical, or maybe they even know more how to describe music, but for my brain, I'm not thinking in all these like super specific things about the prompt. But I did notice earlier, when you're more specific with the prompt, it gets better with the results. So maybe this is a new thing to learn, is how to speak to this AI tool. But after this generation, we're going to wrap because I'm sweating in this room. It is so hot with this thing. No wonder I forgot to turn the preamp off. I'm like sweating up here. Okay. It's a 2 preamp, so it heats up. This sounds crazy. Right, Words equal sound. This sounds crazy. Yeah, I saw that book, like Prompt Engineering by Google. I need to read that. I have it in my downloads somewhere. Whoops. That's really impressive. Like, the fact that you figured out how to prompt that type of beat is crazy. You said you could re-upload to make a full song with this one? Oh, I see what you do. You re-feed it back into the audio input? Genius. I can see people tap, 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 tap. Wee, 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 wee. Drill beat. Wee, 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 wee. Tap, 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 tap. But how I move. It's funny how I get so tight with the tongue with the trap, but that's how I move. If I came back from the black and nobody's sad, but that's how I move. Very creative sound. Got to give it to you. All right, y'all. I'm out of juice. It's been a long day, but it has been a fun day. Ran through a lot of credits today, but it was definitely worth it. Just want to thank you guys. It was really, really fun. Appreciate y'all. Hop in our Discord if you guys haven't already, because that's where we continue the conversations. Just go to discord.gg/busyworksbeats. I know if I have bars, I give y'all some bars. That's how I move. Funny how but I never lose. I've been watching a lot of Love Island lately, so practicing my